The National Academy of Sciences was founded in March 1863, 4 months before the Battle of Gettysburg. Here was a forward-thinking institution founded at one of the darkest moments in the history of our country. And what it has done ever since is advise the government on the best practices of science. My name is Neil Shubin, and I'm president of the National Academy of Sciences. I'd like to bring the excitement of discovery and the wonder of science to the work we do here at the National Academy of Sciences. And I'd like to connect that to the breakthroughs which impact people's lives across our country. I look forward to working with the dedicated staff, elected members, the general public, the scientific community, and our sponsors to advance the mission of the National Academy of Sciences to serve this country. In addition, I look forward to working with the presidents and members of the National Academy of Engineering and the National Academy of Medicine. We're very fortunate to have the National Academy of Sciences, Engineering, and Medicine under one roof on Constitution Avenue, because we can provide the nation with one shop to advise on the best practices and the best policies around science, health, and technology. I'm an evolutionary biologist, and the focus of my research is to study the great transitions in the history of life on this planet. About 20 years ago, I wrote a book called Your Inner Fish, which looked at the connections we share in every cell and gene and organ of our bodies with the rest of life on our planet. And what that book became was a vehicle for science communication writ large. It connected me to speaking to the general public in different ways, but also became a TV series of the same name. I take this role at a time of great challenges for science both nationally and internationally. The federal government is disrupting structures and institutions of science that have been in place since World War II. We have to communicate our science in a very complex and chaotic information landscape. And the information landscape itself has become deeply partisan. This calls for doubling down on the science, communicating our science broadly, and connecting it to people and their lives today. Artificial intelligence is changing how we do science. Advanced imaging technologies, computation, gene editing, understanding the physiology of the cell, all of these technologies will translate into things that will affect people's lives today. I'll be working with Congress, the executive branch, and private philanthropic sponsors to bring the best science to advance policy in this nation. The National Academy of Sciences, with over 2,000 members and 200 Nobel laureates, can marshal a vast diversity of experts to advise the nation in science, engineering, and medicine. I am very grateful for the trust that has been placed in me to be president of the National Academy of Sciences. In 1863, Abraham Lincoln and Congress created the National Academy of Sciences, but they did not know what problems that would be brought to the Academy's door in the ensuing 163 years. What they knew is that by applying the best science, they can solve the problems of the age. I look forward to continuing that tradition.